This is discipline 2, shot 5B, also known as reverse swing shots. So in this shot, you're going to roll the cue ball down the table, and then you're going to try to shoot the object ball carom off the cue ball and make the object ball in the corner pocket. The immediate reason why I like this shot more than regular wing shots is that the chalk has now moved up to the third diamond line from the short rail instead of the second diamond, so you have a little more room to work with down here. If you didn't watch the wing shot video, well, I'm just going to explain my throwing technique, and then I'll go down to the other end of the table and try to demonstrate a few of these shots. So first of all, both balls have to be in your hand when you make the roll, and how I like to do it is I'll stick my hand out, then extend my thumb, so I have a nice little 90-degree angle between my thumb and my index finger, and then both of the balls are going to sit right in here, right in this notch. And I'm going to hold the one ball with my thumb, and the cue ball is going to be just between my index finger and my thumb. So when I put my hand on the table, you'll see that the cue ball actually rolls. I'm not actually holding it, by any means, and then I can just shove it down the table when I have the line that I think is good. Let's go down here and we'll try a few. Again, I don't really make any promises on making any or all of these, but I hope to give you a few tips along the way that can help you make more than I can. So again, I actually use my cue stick as kind of a guide. I'm going to put it at the first diamond on the long rail here. I'm going to point it at about 1.5 diamonds down on that short rail there from the corner pocket I'm trying to make it into. So with that, it gives me a little window here of about 6 to 7 inches to roll the cue ball in between, which should be enough. Roll it down the table at a good speed right before it gets to the short rail. Shoot the one ball right off the cue ball and into the corner pocket. Maybe I got lucky. Let's give it a shot. So that one kind of veered off a little bit farther than I would have liked, but so I shot it a little sooner. So the cue ball got contacted probably a little more than 1 diamond from the short rail. The first one was a little closer, so you have to practice this and know how to make those adjustments depending on if your roll's going exactly where you want it or not. There's 3. There's 4. It's okay to take out the chalk with the cue ball. So that's how I do reverse wing shots. And again, I made all of them, so clearly I prefer this much more than regular wing shots. But again, find the line of where you like to roll it to. It'll give you a little, if you're not completely accurate, you'll have a little range of where the cue ball will end up. I roll it with just enough speed to get, just about to get to the short rail, and then pick a distance from the short rail that you want the cue ball to be when the object ball is going to contact it. When the cue ball is at that point, I'm aiming for a half ball aim every time, right at the left edge of the cue ball, and then I'll just fire the object ball when it gets to the point I need. Like I said, if it's closer to, the cue ball's closer to this pocket, I can let it get a lot closer to the short rail before taking the shot. If it kind of drifts off a little bit farther away from the pocket, I have to shoot it farther up here. And again, that's just something you have to play with and see what it's like for your stroke and how much spin is grabbing after you shoot the ball, because it should be rolling. The object ball will be rolling a little bit. It'll pick up a little top coming off the cue ball. Yeah, it's just something you have to play with and experience for yourself. But that's how you do reverse wing shots. Again, I like it. I prefer this to regular wing shots, but you can pick either one, whatever you feel more comfortable with. And again, try from both sides of the table to see if you're more comfortable from one side than the other.